of Hong Kong, China. The famous PETRONAS Towers. We're staying very near to that in downtown Kuala Lumpur. Well, the bottom half of the draw has been decided. As you can see, only 4 seeds, 2 in each half at quarterfinal stage, 5 different flags next to the 8 players, 2 Danes, but 3 from China. And as far as Axelsen is concerned, well, he was the only player in the men's singles draw who had won this title previously. And the only other player to contest the Malaysian Open final in the past lost earlier today, and that of course was Kodai Naraoka, lost out to another Dane, Angus Antonsen. So there's 2 courts in action today. From tomorrow, semi-finals Saturday. We're down to just 1 court, all 10 semi-finals tomorrow, live from court number 1. And all the action starts tomorrow, I can tell you, at 12 noon, which is 0400 GMT. Well, obviously, maybe the players weren't expecting that men's doubles to go quite so quickly. That previous match only lasting 34 minutes. Maybe the players not quite ready yet. It gives us a chance, Dean, to have a little chat about the men's singles draw. I was pointing out that 3 players from China. We know that in the women's singles, I think there was 4 players from China. No, there was 3. But we've known that women's singles from China has been very strong for a long time, but it's now the case that it's also in the men's singles.
I think they've come out strong in all 5 disciplines, China, really building strong teams for the future.
Yeah, of course, they had their maximum qualification at the World Tour finals, only allowed 2 players or pairs per discipline. And they had 10 qualifiers, so filled every single position that they possibly could. So Angus Long, there he is from Hong Kong, China. And Viktor Axelsen. This will be a 12th meeting between these 2 players. The last time they met was in the first round of the French Open in Rennes last October. And Viktor Axelsen pulled out injured after the opening game, and that is the only time that Angus Long has beaten his opponents. In fact, prior to that meeting in Rennes, Viktor Axelsen had not only won all 10 previous, but he'd won them all in 2 straight games. So Angus Long, I think, won the toss of the coin. And did he choose to serve?
I think he chose in.
Okay. Well, that suits Viktor Axelsen very nicely, because he's always chosen this near side of the court. Turned 30 last Friday, so 8 days ago. World number 1, enjoying his 162nd week as world number 1. First won this title in 2022, beating Momota in the final by a scoreline of 21-4, 21-7. It was really quite astonishing. Last year beat Kodai Naraoka 21-6, 21-15 in the final. Well, here he had to beat the former world champion and his training partner, Lo Ken Yu, in the first round, then went 3 games against Lee Chuk-yu from Hong Kong, China. Actually had a match point in the second game, having been 18-13 up, failed to convert, and then had to come from 12-13 down in the deciding game to win it. Angus Long is a year younger, at the age of 29. Got married last year, and he has been as high as number 6 on the world rankings, although he's down at 20 at the moment. This is his 7th appearance at the Malaysia Open, and this is his first quarter final. Beat Suniyama in the first round. That was very convincing. And then Kidambi Shrikant, who in the first round had put out the number 6 seed Jonathan Christie. Again, 2 straight games. So Ankar Long, who was in 2 finals last year, as we look at Jess Chan of Singapore, umpire for this one. And Charles Wang from Taipei will be the service judge. So Ankar Long, 2 finals, won the German Open. That was a 300 event, having lost in the final of the Thailand Masters in January of last year. He too, like his opponent, had some injury problems last year. Viktor Axelsen, despite injury problems, was in 8 finals from 14 tournaments played, winning 7 titles. So that's, of course, 50% of all tournaments played last year. He won the title. That's amazing statistics.
Yeah, when he's there, he's playing well.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Viktor Axelsen, Denmark. And on my left, Angus, Hong Kong, China. Viktor Axelsen serve, love all, play.
So the 2-time defending champion also happens to be the Olympic champion, Viktor Axelsen. Tall dame nearest to us, and when I say tall, I do mean tall. He's 6'4", up against Ankar Long from Hong Kong, China. So Steen, obviously let's not take the last match into the equation, because it was clear that Axelsen was injured. He'd pulled out after the first round the week prior to the French Open with injury, and then that first round of the French. Prior to that, Ankar Long had not won a game in 10 matches.
No.
Something in the styles Ankar Long must find extremely difficult against Viktor Axelsen.
Yeah, it's difficult for him to score points. The weapons he normally can use against other players, his accuracy, good shot making and so on, they're not really biting on Axelsen in good shape, and Axelsen can score points on Ankar Long. So his defense doesn't really hold up against Axelsen's attack. That was a strange situation there in French Open, because Ankar Long had also retired in Denmark Open.
That's right.
So it was like sort of a game of chicken who dared to go on the longest, both needing the points. Ankar Long at the moment outside of Olympic qualification needs to get in top 16 alongside Lee Chuk-Yu to qualify. I think Axelsen was focused on getting to the World Tour finals.
So do I.
3-2.
Where he probably won his 5th
Yeah.
end-of-year championship final.
I listened in on Danish TV yesterday and heard the interview with Axelsen following his match against Lee Chuk-Yu, where he was in well, a bit bigger problems than the first match here might have indicated, where he beat Lo King-yu, and he said that the game wasn't really flowing, and so he had to sort of revert to some of the play he played at the World Tour finals, where he had to play a more solid game and more patient. His attack wasn't really working.
Mistake. You know, I think that since Wong Chu Han has been working with the men's singles players from Hong Kong, I think there's been some improvements, you know.
Yeah. I was thinking about it when I looked through the results of Kalong. When was it that Wong Tak Meng took up the job as personal coach of Lee Si-ja? Because Wong was definitely a little bit disappointed at the time, but I'm not sure that it's not healthy with some new inspiration once in a while.
Yeah.
As long as you can get healthy, because he had injury problems.
Oh, that's just unbelievable. That net exchange there in the final net shot from Viktor Axelsen was played to perfection. Take a look at that. Magnificent.
First game won by Chu and Dunmi.
Excellent. Much more attacking than I recall seeing him on Kalong.
No, mistime.
He's got a special attacking style compared to almost all the other men's singles players, because he rarely leaps from the base from the ground when attacking.
Yeah, nicely done. So very rarely a jump smash or he played for a while in the Danish league, didn't he? Play for Graver.
He did, together with Michel Lee, actually, and they won the Danish championship that year with Joachim Persson on the team as well. The coach of Anders Antonsen.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
20 seconds or 20 seconds.
Yeah, finds the back line.
I was a little bit positively surprised over his win against Shrikant yesterday. I didn't see the match, but Shrikant had upped his game against Jonathan Christie. Did we call that together?
We did, yeah.
And this is Shrikant condition here, not necessarily in Kalong conditions, because probably a little bit too drifty for him, but he won that convincingly.
There's another net ball from Kalong. That's a couple he's had already. Yeah, so he must have played well. I didn't see it either, Steen. So to the mid-game interval, and it is Kalong who has a 5-point advantage against the two-time defending champion, Viktor Axelsen. All right.
Service over.
120 seconds. 120 seconds.
So 11-6 in this opening game from Kalong, leading the defending champion. That's a super smash.
I love that approach he's coming in with Kalong from the far side of the court, because I mean, we know that that is where you actually can play the full court with confidence, but that's just a mean to get the initiative. He's playing aggressive. I like that.
Yeah, which is, I don't think of him as an aggressive sort of player.
No,
So he's
not at all.
changed his style for this match.
Yeah. But he's tactically strong, solid. Repeat of the final in Thailand Super 1000 when badminton reopened after the lockdown.
Yeah, the first of the 2 Thailand Opens. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's a challenge.
Challenge from Unkarlong. He thinks that may have stayed in with the drift and caught the line. Indeed it did. Good challenge.
Correction E. Service over. 13-8. Play.
Another error from Axelsen's racket.
14-8.
Variation in the serve from Unkarlong.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Service over.
Golden opportunity.
9-14.
Very loose shot from the Dane. Wow.
10-14.
Axelsen's serve touched the toe of the tape and got deflected. So we really couldn't do a lot more. Unkarlong. Three quick points instead of 15-8. Now it's 14-11 after that backhand miss. Sometimes it's the small things that changes momentum.
Well, you were right when you said earlier, Steen, that Unkarlong struggles to deal with the attack of Viktor Axelsen.
That's to put it mildly. At least on the far side of the court.
That's wide. There's a challenge here from Axelsen. I don't think he'll win that challenge. I saw that is clearly wide. Keeping quiet this time, Steen.
Yeah, I'm saving the powder.
There you are, clearly wide. Good challenge.
13-14. Play.
1 point in it.
Service over.
And good attack from Unkarlong. And what he needs to realize is that those points that he's lost, well, there hasn't really been any play, so it's been a little bit unlucky. It's not like part of a bigger plan from Axelsen. That was the jump smash.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a bit more power in his attack. Not only that last one, but the ones we've seen from his forehand side. Right.
Goodness me.
Much better pace. Wong Chung Han is satisfied.
17.
Well, Wong Chung Han was an attacking player himself,
He
very
was.
fast around the court, and that's where I think certainly I saw an influence of Wong Chu-han in Lee Chuk-yeo's play yesterday against Axelsen.
Good play by Axelsen.
That's a good lift.
7-4.
That's wide.
It's over. 14-17.
Oi, what a loose serve.
And that may be a sign that he's a little nervous.
Yeah. Long. Way long.
It's over. 18-14.
Good shot.
Brilliant. Brilliant backhand from Ankar Long. Axelsen over-committing at the front of the court. Well, by his own admission, Axelsen was not playing his best yesterday, but he found a way to win. And that's what great players and great champions manage to do. This is a big point. Yeah, superb angle from Axelsen. Got to be the longest rally of the match so far. Indeed it is. 43 shots.
And that was World Tour Finals mode. And it's taking its toll on Kalong. Can't see it in the picture, but he's trying to buy himself a little bit extra time before the next rally.
Well, he has bought himself some extra time. He's going to get told off by the umpire.
But this needs to be a yellow card, so we don't have to deal with it again. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Hello? No sweat throwing.
16-19.
Good shot.
Yeah,
Excellent.
nice drop. And Axelsen immediately turning and saying something to his coach.
Yeah.
60, quick towel.
Axelsen knows he's playing on the more difficult side, so it's not a big catastrophe losing the first game.
20, game point, 60.
But he would still like to win it.
7-10.
Opening game, 21-16 in favour of Ankar Long against the two-time defending champion Viktor Axelsen. 21-16 in just 17 minutes. A lovely angle on the final shot. And he's been far more aggressive in the opening game at Angkar Long than I think I've ever seen him before, and it's paid dividends.
Kom nu, Viggo, vi skal have en attitude på.
Jamen, det synes jeg egentlig også, jeg har.
Ja, men jeg mangler øjnene fra dig. Nej, Bistro.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, line judge. Second game, level, play.
So Angkar Long of Hong Kong, China, one game to the goods against the Olympic champion and two-time defending champion here at the Malaysia Open. Oh, that's a lovely backhand.
11, 9, 11.
Yeah. Viktor Axelsen rushes to the net to pick up the shuttle. The body language with coach during that 2-minute timeout didn't look as if it was he was too worried. You said that having played the opening game from the more difficult end, you didn't think it was a catastrophe.
It was no catastrophe, but it depends a lot on the opening here in the second game. How is Angkar Long gonna cope with this? Is he going to try and shock the Dane and rush off to a big start here in the second game and be successful in that? Then it becomes difficult for Axelsen. I managed to catch just a little bit of the coaching, which I couldn't hear anything of the tactics, but I heard Henrik Rode say, "I'm missing some attitude." Axelsen said he felt he had some attitude, and then he said, "I'm missing those eyes. I'm missing the fire in the eyes look." And we just saw Axelsen rushing to retrieve the shuttle. Missed it.
Oh, no, it's landed in. That's a lovely shot from Angkar Long.
1, 3.
Great brush. Push.
Thank you, line judge.
On top of the tape there by Angkar Long. The brush is what prevents the shuttle from going long.
1, 3.
In Danish we call it a windscreen wiper shot.
9.
Oh, he's missed it. It wasn't a particularly deep lift from Viktor Axelsen. In fact, I can tell you, Axelsen was shadowing the lift that he should have played. Look where his feet are. Angkar Long is on the double service line. That's very short from Axelsen. No, that's good.
And it's going in the opposite direction for Angkar Long now. If he wants to attack, he still needs to attack with some kind of patience so that he doesn't sort of outplay himself or gets counter-attacked. He's got to have a lot of patience. Otherwise,
It's over.
he has to hope that Axelsen sort of self-destructs. Otherwise, It's a huge Danish advantage here in the second game. But he's got to have a lot of confidence on Kalong, because now he's sort of won the first real game where Axelsen has been fully fit against the Dane ever.
Yeah.
It's good play. No. That's a great example of where the last shot, well, the chance is gone. You just got to start over. Block it, start over. But that's extremely tough to do that a full game here on the near side of the court.
Oh, his judgment has been a little off today, Axelsen.
3-7.
Another thing I would do if I were in Kalong, I would really stretch it in terms of breaks and try to take the rhythm out of the match.
I thought that was long. I think he's right to challenge. Yeah, line judge being asked to mop the court. This is where we need dedicated court attendance. Judge wasn't paying attention. Yes, he was right to challenge. It was long.
Correction, out. Thank you, line judge. Four, 7. Play.
Good pressure by Axelsen.
It's over. 8-4.
It's over. 19-14.
Oh, that was a great forehand defence from Axelsen.
9-4.
They seemed to play that with a straight arm and virtually no backswing. Here it comes. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's an amazing shot. Yeah, wry smile from Wong Chun Han. Yeah, good return.
So it's over. 5-10.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge.
Beautiful. Well, immediately Ankar Long turned to his coach, pointed to the back corner as if to say, should I have left it? This one. No,
Yeah.
I think he was right to play it. But way out of position for that one. So, a 6-point advantage for Viktor Axelsen here in the second game. 11-5, but Ankar Long having won the first.
It's over. 20. Game point. 15.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. 11-5. Play.
Service over 16-20.
He's played a number of
5.
flat, hard pushes deep into the forehand corner of Angus Long.
He's been in total control here in the second game, Axelsen.
17-20.
Oh, that's brilliant. What a super backhand kill from Angus Long.
6.
I thought he missed it, but no objection from Axelsen.
No, that was clearly just inside the line.
Service over. 46.
Second game, held by 10-10 and guys 5-21-17. 1 game all.
Service over. 7-14.
Oh my goodness.
But he's still struggling with the touch,
Yeah.
Axelsen. All the touch he had in the first game of the tournament against Lo Kin Yu sort of went missing.
Went
yesterday.
missing. Yes, when he was 18-13 up in the second game, having won the first, it all went missing. That was another error.
9-14. Service over.
But when he times it sweetly like that,
15.
it's just a delight to watch, isn't it?
Kalongi didn't see what was coming. He was glued to the floor there.
Well, he's not the only player that struggles to see what's coming with the overhead attacking shots from Axelsen.
Missed it.
Service over.
There's a lot of similarity to the World Tour finals. That he's going for the one-hit wonders, Axelsen, and yeah, that's exactly what it is. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss.
11.
No, he wants to change his racket.
Yeah.
Umpire saying, "Are you challenging?" He was showing her that he'd broken the strings of his racket.
But that's correct. It could easily be misunderstood. Now he's got to be a little bit careful, Axelsen.
He has. This is where he could get a little bit nervous.
Only a few unlucky shots, and then it's all square. You can almost see that Kalong had new hope there.
Yeah.
Service over. 16-11. Viktor?
Yeah, he's urging himself on.
Was it Michael Jordan, the American basketballer, who said he sometimes needed someone to get a little bit mad at and to get his game going in some matches?
It's interesting because McEnroe in tennis, when he felt he was hard done by with a line call or something, he actually channeled that frustration in the right way and he started to play better. Oh, look at that net shot. What a super shot from
Service
Angus.
over.
1.
No, that was perfectly legal. Nice.
Brilliant.
That's 2 or 3 times he's used that body attack when coming forward, the push.
Yeah, and let's see. I think there's a little brush in it, or a slice. Yeah, there is.
A little brush.
That's one
Yeah.
Excellent.
Force the short lift by having the courage to play a tight neck shot off a neck shot.
14-17.
Oh, when you consider he had a 8-point advantage at 14-6. Now it's all getting a bit tight and a bit tense.
Viktor, get ready to go.
Landed in.
There's the nerves. String had gone in his racket. It didn't sound quite right. Yeah, no, prior to today, the stringers had done over 600 rackets. Yeah, that's clearly in too. 2 points in it.
Players will continue, and then get ready quick goal. 15,
When Kalong is ready to
17.
play.
Play.
Missed it again.
10 of the last 13 points to Kalong.
16-17.
Oh, that's great defence. That is wonderful defence, because that attack, body attack from Kalong has been working so well.
18,
That's amazing defence. Swaying the body to get out of the way, give himself the freedom to play the shot. Another brilliant net shot from Kalong.
17-18.
He's in dire straits now, Axelsen.
Yeah. He's really feeling the nerves.
Good shot. Not giving any ankles away in Kalong.
Mistakes. Oh my goodness. He'd done all the hard work in the rally, and Kalong, he had worked his opponent, he'd got the opening. And then that's a big miss. Look, Axelsen's off balance there.
Missed it.
Yeah,
He's about to explode.
the frustration is boiling inside.
18-19.
I wonder if he's leaving with all his rackets ready to play. Axelsen last year at the European Team Championship. The racket was sacrificed against Christo Popper, but it suddenly spurred the Dane on. Let's hope he keeps it in the bag.
18-19.
18-19.
Huge point.
7-4.
Overcommitted again.
Oh,
My goodness me. What a shot. He'd overcommitted coming forward to the net.
Service over. 20.
There.
Game
And then
point.
from way
80.
behind him, he plays an acute angle, cross-court drop shot for an outright winner. Look, he's taken it so far behind him, he even gets the net court. 2 game point opportunities to send this the full distance. 1 game all. My goodness, he had to battle.
Second game won by Viktor Axelsen. 21-18. 1 game all.
21-18 confirms the umpire 1 game all. A fraction under 40 minutes, and it's 1 game apiece. And we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
kommer så hårdt på den næste. Er med?
Ja, når han...
Angriber. Så kommer han så hårdt med catcheren over her. Det er der, han ligger og trykker ind og stresser dig.
Der skal jeg bare glide af.
Vi skal glide af, og vi skal få den ham. Kryds ham. Okay? Ellers så kontra.
Når han trykker, eller?
Ja, nej, når han kommer med angrebet. Ind og centrerer ham. Centrerer ham derinde på midt, i stedet for, at han får nogle vinkler på. Okay?
For satan, jeg tror bare, jeg skal også bare lige koncentrere, jeg skal bare spille med det, jeg har.
Men det er fordi, jeg stresser dig ind på den der. Og nu skal du høre her. En vigtig ting nu. Der er hammerne meget vind. Så nu løfter du bare med højde og lad ham komme.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Players, right on court. Kneel back. Thank you.
Oh, what drama and excitement at the end of that second game. Axelsen appeared to be well in control at 14-6 up.
Le ball.
And it all got very close and very tight, finishing it off 21-18 in the end. Well, I think some of this is whether Axelsen can settle his nerves. That will certainly help his cause. Anything that we should know about from the coaching break?
I think was that it was super important when Kalong was attacking that Axelsen got some angle on his defense, and that he could lift high. So using the height as sort of the solution to the drifty conditions.
1 all.
And Viktor said that maybe I should just relax a little bit and play with what I've got.
That's a super smash.
Service over. 2, 1.
What's going to be interesting, as far as I'm concerned, is to see whether Kalong can continue to play the attacking sort of style that he played in the opening game. So from this first half of this deciding game, because I really enjoyed that opening game from Kalong. I thought it was a sort of new style almost from what I'm used to seeing from him.
Missed it.
3, 1.
How much has it gotten to him that he got that close and still ended up losing the second game? He looked really focused on the first serve of the game here and looked ready.
Thank you, my judge.
But sometimes it's a fine line.
Yeah.
3, 1.
Unbelievable. Super. Well, I don't think Viktor Axelsen will win that.
No.
I saw that as clearly in.
Yeah, that's way in.
2,
Wow.
3.
Oh, I don't. Oh, he didn't challenge. He applauded Kalong with the thumb.
Ah,
thumbs up.
right.
Yeah.
Yep. That's nice. He did that yesterday, didn't he? He gave the thumbs up to an opponent who had hit a good shot. Yeah, that's very nice to see.
Okay.
2, 3.
No problem.
'Can't believe it. Oh, this is unbelievable. Well, that is simply extraordinary. How on earth did Viktor Axelsen keep himself in the rally? Late on that one and that. And then he plays a net cord. Look at that. Oh, this is just sensational. When both players are playing well like that,
Yeah,
it's just
that's
tremendous.
Super rally.
Service over, 14-7.
Quite often it's a rally like that previous one. That's such an exciting rally. You know, for Long, you know, he played so well in that rally. He got Axelsen in so much trouble and he still didn't win it. And therefore that can have an effect on his belief going forward in this final game.
Think back to the first game when he missed a shot like that, the one he missed there.
Yeah.
He missed it straight down the line in the first game. He was up 14-8, should have gone to 15-8. Suddenly it was 14-13 because sort of his belief disappeared or his mind drifted. And now things are looking good for Axelsen because surely Kalong must feel that he should be much closer when they change ends than these 5 points that he's adrift right now.
Yeah.
And Axelsen growing in confidence. There's the high lift.
It was too short though, and that's a wonderful smash. I think that both the players from Hong Kong, China, the men's singles players, I think they've got better angles on their smashes now under the coaching of Wong Chun Han.
And Lee Chuk-Yu, he had a lot of angle beforehand. But I recall Wong Chung when he was playing, he had a grip twisted a little bit towards the backhand side. Then he got Di Mao as a coach and changed his grip. And his attack became less dangerous, but his basic game became more solid.
Yeah, look at that elevation. I wonder what height that shuttle came down from. 6'4" man, racket arm outstretched, racket at the end of the arm, and a jump in the air.
7.
Brilliant. Yeah, well played, and Kalong.
And no matter what happens here in this match here, then Kalong has definitely presented himself as a player to keep an eye on, where his current world ranking is not in line with how he's playing at the moment.
No. Has been as high as 6, of course, hasn't he? Yeah, good body smash now from Axelsen.
It's over.
And I think that's a definite change of tactics because he was trying to smash down the line earlier on and find his angles, and he kept missing.
Game 17. Wipe the board, please. Standing, show him, please. Thank you.
Landed in. That's good defence from Angus Long.
It's over. Not yet. Not yet. 5.
That's great
9.
reaction. A wonderful placement.
It's over. 18.
Not yet. Put up. Thank you. Five, 9.
It's over. 9, 18.
Both using the body smash.
Six, 9.
Missed it.
18.
Service over. 10, 6.
Thank you.
Just wide. Well, I remember you saying at 7-2 that Angus Long needed to be closer than the 5-point deficit.
Yeah.
And it's still a 5-point deficit at the change of ends here in the deciding game. And that does make life very difficult for Angus Long now. 11-6 the advantage to Viktor Axelsen here in this third and deciding game.
Kun over, men du har virkelig stresset ham, så du får de der lidt for korte oplevelser.
Klar på, når jeg løfter til hans front of the head.
Og det kan du også komme til nu.
Ja, klar på, når jeg løfter til hans front of the head, så kommer han den der kryds ned i min baghånd.
Ja.
Bare fokus på at spille med den gode kvalitet. Fordi så kommer chancen.
Og spiller du for kort, så husker du, han er ind af rotation.
Ja.
Så det er ud at få fat på den linjen derude, okay?
So 11-6 the advantage, Viktor Axelsen. 5-point advantage here at the resumption of play in the third and deciding game. That's wide. It's called good. I saw it as wide, Steen.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we go. What does the instant review say? Yeah, it was wide.
Correction out. 12-6. Play.
shot.
Match won by 2-6
Missed it.
and 30.
Always challenge here from Ankarlong.
All out.
Well, he challenged once in the opening game and he won that challenge. He challenged once in the second game and he won that challenge. Is it going to be a hat trick?
No.
No, I don't think so. I thought it was well wide.
And the Danes discussed exactly that. When Viktor plays too short, it always goes that direction towards the backhand side. Most of the times,
Challenge unsuccessful.
80-90%.
One challenge remaining. Play.
4 straight points now.
That's a great shot.
14.
A lot like the shot that saved him in the second game. Axelsen played well behind the back.
Well, he made sure anyway with a fine smash.
15-6.
Six straight points. Well, he's running away with this now, is Axelsen.
6.
Nice block. Do you remember what the score was when we had that fabulous rally? I can't recall.
No, I can't
But
recall.
that did change this deciding game. I'm convinced of it.
Yeah, we talked about that he missed another backhand kill just after that on Kalong, and I think also stamina-wise he's fallen down a little bit, and Axelsen has grown in confidence.
Just wide. Run comes to an end, but that was 8 straight points.
7-17. Thank you, line judge. Seven, 17. Service over. 18-7.
Hitting winners at will now.
Yeah.
China. CUC China. Umpire 5-year sign versus service judge Emi Sakamoto, Japan.
that's a good punch, Claire. Super. It's got to be one of the longest rallies of the match.
It would be interesting to see a stat for how many of the rallies that go past 20-25 shot is won by Axelsen, how many is won by Kalong.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Axelsen is winning the majority of those. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I have the same feeling as you, Sting. Longest rally, 51 shots, I thought it was.
So the basic, in terms of basic game, basic defense, Axelsen a bit stronger. And one of the best things you can have as a player, the brand of being hard to beat, because this was a day where it was possible for Kalong.
So match point opportunities, a whole host of them for the two-time defending champion Viktor Axelsen. Oh dear, and a second service error on his first match point.
8-20.
Surely delaying the inevitable. So 2 match points have come and gone.
20.
Will it be third time lucky for Viktor Axelsen? Well, it was a gutsy performance because in the second game he was in all sorts of trouble. Huge respect for each other, friends off court, rivals on court. The beauty of sport personified. 21-9 in the deciding game in a match lasting exactly 1 hour.
Match won by Viktor Axelsen, 16-21, 21-18, 21-9.
Yeah, relief for the defending champion Viktor Axelsen. Well, the match clock has been rounded up to 1 hour and 1 minute. Coming from a game down 16-21, 21-18, 21-9 in the deciding game, and Viktor Axelsen, the two-time defending champion, through to the semi-final once more. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena, and stars past and present here to sign autographs for all of the fans. One more semi-final to come. It's not semi-final.